I've been like overthinking my wardrobe because like I'll put something on and I'm like, this doesn't really make me happy. And then I'm like, change a few times and nothing really, you know. And so anyway, I was just like, just go. You're just, you're literally just doing a couple errands. Like, it's not that big a deal. Like, you're not gonna be a glamour queen, and that's not what I'm trying to do at all. Like, I'm not trying to impress anybody or any. I just like to feel good in what I'm wearing. But here's where that comes from today. This is a very, very comfortable sweater. It's just like a good material that it's not bothersome. So that's where we're at. I'm wearing Toms, which I know are outdated or maybe a little old lady. They make me happy. They're comfortable, they're flexible, they're funky. I like them. So I don't match, but I'm happy in another way, okay? There's an issue with my tire. Oh no, I must have a hole in my tire. So while I'm out, that might be something else I have to take care of, is put air in my tire. Great. I had this notification in my car for a few days. I forgot to tell my husband, and I had the kids with me every time. And anyway, here we are. He fixed it, or he aired it up, and now here we are. It's doing it again. But the point is I'm on my way right now to drop my infant off. This is my work day. But we are going to drop my infant off at my grandma's house, where my mom and my toddler are also. And they're going to watch her while I drop off clothes and run to Walmart to check on formula. There was no formula there on Sunday. So we're going to check on formula and seeds. I was talking, we've got our residential coffee today. Look at my little sippy cup. I love that. My little sippy for my mason jar. Anyway, here we are at Gigi's house. We're going to pull in, take the baby in. Then I guess we're going to go air up my tire. The drop-off is complete. I guess we'll go out this way. It doesn't really matter. Anyway, that was the thing, my last vlog, I've started editing it, but I haven't like finished it. And I know I didn't really have a proper ending on that video because the day just went crazy. Like, not crazy, but just in one way nothing else happened, but then in another way, like, I was just busy. I was hustling the rest of the day. And then, you know, I don't like video with people. And so, like, the rest of the day, it was just like, you know, when people are around, I'm not recording. So it was like my toddler was there, the baby was there, my mom was there, you know. The only ones I'll video is the dogs. They were there too, but, you know, so I didn't really get to close out the video. So I may have to film that later and just be like, anyway, that's it, bye. I have no idea. Oh my goodness. So now let's run. We're going to try to make this as fast as possible. It is 3:12. My mom is still going to give my daughter a bath for me at my grandma's house. I gave the baby a bath earlier. And which way should I go? It doesn't really matter. I guess I'll go this way. I don't know which way would be the quickest way. But, you know, we'll go this way. And so what we have to do now, I have had a glass bowl rolling around in my back seat. That's the other thing. Driving around in this car, I love my car. My husband swears it's full of gremlins, and I believe him. But I love my car. We got a car with third row seating, with some bells and whistles, relatively low mileage, the color that I wanted. Now, I didn't really care about like make and mileage, but all that stuff, got everything. And it was like $14,000. And it's because there was hail damage, okay? Like, we're not rich, guys. But anyway, like, I love my car so much. But it is just, we haven't run into anything major yet. But there's a lot of phantom issues, if that makes sense. I should have went in there. There's a lot of phantom issues, and anyway, but we live on a gravel lane, which could lend to some tire problems. We live on a gravel lane. So my car is filthy. It's filthy. So I got some air in my tire, but here's the thing. I started doing it, and they're like pressure gauge thing that they have there. I can just feel that the back of my hair looks so silly. Anyway, the pressure gauge thing that they have on that, I don't know how in the world you read it. And I don't have a tire gauge in my car. This is gonna sound like I'm bashing my husband. I'm not. But always, like when I was single and stuff, like I always kept a tire gauge in my car, pressure gauge in my car. And I never had to use it. Well, now I'm married and I don't have a pressure gauge in my car. My husband thinks that, you know, everything should be kept in the shop, in the toolbox, which fine. So, but like now I need to use it. So I had I think I said that. My tire was low. I finally told my husband seen it. He fixed it. And now I'm like, here I am, and I have a low tire. So I couldn't figure out how to work the breather. And I was like, okay, I'll just shoot some air in there. So I'm shooting air in there. And I did it once, and then I was like, okay, I don't want to overfill it, and I don't know how fast this is working. Like, I don't know. So I got back in the car and went to start it, and I still had the notification on my car. So then I got back out to do it again, and I did not look or anything. And I'm not suggesting anyone, and I'm not suggesting you can look at somebody and tell anything, okay? But I'm a little paranoid, and the air at the gas station was like over, like by itself, you know how they usually are. And so I was over there and then pulling up behind me, so there's nothing else over there. Obviously this car needed to fill their tire up too, but this like black GMC Denali something, whatever, anyway, it pulls up behind me and I'm like immediately nervous. And I was like, okay, that's enough air. And then I got in. Then I speed over to go to the gas pump. There's this truck that's like half backing out, but half pulling, and I don't know what he was doing. Anyway, so I pull in to go get gas. And I pumped the gas and everything was fine. But I went ahead and asked for a receipt because I always try to check the Get Upside app to try to get money back or whatever. There's like one place in town that actually is on that app because I live in a small town, right? But then there for a little bit, like several more places were added to the app, and now it's like it's dropped off, and then sometimes they just run specials. So, I don't know. Anyway, we're on our way now to drop off clothes. What a deal, you know? What a deal. Clothes, and then we're gonna go get seeds, I guess, if Walmart has them out. Because I need to check for formula too. So formula and seeds at the same place. Where's that going to be? Walmart. I hate going to Walmart. They're not going to sponsor me, are they? That's fine. I hate going to Walmart. I'm an Aldi shopper. Aldi. Hey. Where you at? I need to drop some clothes today. Okay, wonderful. Thank you so much. Have a good day. Thanks. Okay, so one unplanned stop made, one planned stop made, and now we're going to our last stop. There's so many cute little shops through here. For my little town that didn't have shops for like a while, we're finally getting some. And I would like to have more time to go. Will be currently passing my work where a couple of my coworkers are. I see two. Did you see those big wheels? Did you see those big wheels of stuff? That's my work. That went from organized to chaos real quick. Oh my gosh. Like, I don't even know how to tell you. The shopping experience wasn't even bad. It wasn't even busy in there. It's just that I knew what I was there for, but then, like, as I have been talking about, like, I've been trying to kind of prepare a little better because there's just been a lot of there's been a lot of disasters that have been going on lately. The news has even been preparing us for shortages for some time, and so I should have been doing what I'm doing now. I should have been doing it for months, but you know what? I was pregnant. So I have this huge list in my brain of things that we need, things that I need to be doing to prepare for potential shortages. So I have a lot that needs purchased and a lot that needs done. So I'm trying to go through my brain as I'm there and go and like hand pick, like, no, now's not the time for that, but let's do this. Now's not the time for, and this, like, eventually we're gonna need it all, but I only make so much money. Anyway, so I'm trying to do all that. And then my mom calls and she's like, why don't you get some ear candles for grandma's ear? That was fine. Then she's calling me and she wiped my daughter. She like changed her diaper, wiped her with something different. It's all fine. But it was just like chaos. And I was like, okay, I got to get out of the store because I still have to figure out if I'm picking up the baby and then going home. If I'm just going straight home. I went ahead and picked us up dinner. I got chicken. Then I found out they had chicken for lunch. I'm like, oh my gosh. Because I was like, I got rotisserie chicken. We can just have that with like a can of green beans or something. And then tonight I can take what's left over and make chicken salad with it. Well, they had fried chicken for lunch. All in all, I made pretty good time. I'm back at home now. I got to run upstairs. I still have a little time left in my work day. But I got to run upstairs and maybe do another work order and then log the hours I was able to work today. And then, get my dog loaded up, take her to my mom's house. It's a whole story. Take her to my mom's house and then go to my grandma's house where everyone is and then candle her ears. And then go back to my mom's after that for a little while. All right, well, thanks for joining me. We'll see you next time. Bye.